We are located just north of the city, about an hour north, in a resort community. And my clients, a husband and wife, brought me in to turn a builder basic townhouse into something more of a cottagey vacation home. My client is a young, vibrant mom of two, and her husband really wanted a space that reflected their lifestyle. So it really stemmed from her travels when she was in California. She kind of wanted that SoCal feeling. She wanted to feel like she was on vacation, only being a short drive away from the city. We really wanted to make sure that all of the elements that she liked from California were really implemented in the space. So some of the elements that she connected with over there were the glass with the black trim, with a light to mid-tone oak flooring. She wanted a lot of white, a lot of texture, a little bit of that Bohemian vibe without taking it too far into that direction, but still young, hip, fresh, and beachy. On the main floor, as you come in from the lake, we come into the kitchen and the living room and the dining room. So the main focus was that because everything is in an open space, we wanted to make sure that all the textures are implemented in every single area. My favorite part of this space, I would say, is definitely the living room, because we have a super comfortable couch. We have all these wonderful textures under your feet, like jute and wool, casual luxury. As builder basic fireplaces come, they come as just drywall, and so we decided that we were gonna add a twist on a wrapped wall detail. So paneling, but paneling in a non-traditional way. So we created stripes all the way up the fireplace. To the left of the fireplace, we did open shelving, something to display a few little knickknacks here and there, and something to really, really bring in some warmth using the oak and tying that with the floors as well. With all your wonderful kids running around, we wanted to make sure that the dining room felt approachable, was clean, felt very simple in form. So we actually got Jack from Son of a Woodcutter to make us a custom oak dining room table. We kept in mind that she does have two little girls, so we slip covered the side chairs, and we did this straw woven rounded back chairs in order to really emphasize that beachy feeling that you get. And one of the features that I really love in this space is the ability to use lighting in strategic ways. So the lighting above the dining room table is reminiscent of the cosmic planet environment, and it was a cluster. It's from West Elm, and unfortunately it's discontinued. But I love the texture with it on and off, and I think that's a really hard balance to find when you're looking for lighting. So the benefit to this is that it actually looks like a really cool sculptural piece in a space that is craving and needing texture. The kitchen is a great backdrop for beautiful looking food. I think it's a very clean lined kitchen. We tried to be a little bit more adventurous with a herringbone backsplash from Metrosource, and these two huge black pendant lights coming down from the ceiling. I think it adds a younger vibe, something that's a little bit more trendy, and something that, you know, worst case scenario, in a few years you could swap out if you really didn't like them. When you get to the top of the stairs, they actually have this really great landing space. So I have a console table, which is from IKEA, and I had a little moment where I have a few pieces of art leaning against the wall, because again, those moments where you really get to take something in make every situation count. The main suite opens up into this beautiful bedroom with a king-size bed. We have a wonderful desk that wraps from one wall to the other. We have two tiny little cabinets on either side for storage, and we have a picture ledge and a shelf that runs all the way across the top. As you know, I'm a big believer in making your bedroom a sanctuary. So I wanted to make sure that the finishes and everything were relatively neutral. We added these two really cool African juju hats above the bed. There's one large one with all of this beautiful texture and color that comes out of it. And then we have a small one right beside it. We did these two plug-in sconces from Rejuvenation. We have these gray oak side tables, and everything in that space to me feels really cozy and warm and textured, and it feels like a hotel I would love to jump right in. Feels like my bedroom. It looks like my bedroom. We have 2 kids' rooms in this space because it's a 3-bedroom townhouse. And the first room is 2 twin beds. We have all white bedding. We have pineapples on their bed sheets. It just adds a little bit of that whimsical, childlike vacation home vibe where you actually would like to vacate your life. I mean, the girls love color, but we wanted to make sure that it was very neutral as a base in case you did have adults staying over. Throw on a unicorn pillow and you're good to go for any little young girls that love to play. The last bedroom in this space is made for if the girls want to sleep separately. One of them is 2 years older than the other, so if you want to have your own space and you want to have your own little den, you can totally do that. It is also super playful. We have watermelon bedding on this one, but if you needed to swap it out and have grandparents stay over, then you can obviously have a secondary sleeping space. We did full blackout drapes everywhere because sleeping in a cave is very important, and her girls are actually really sensitive to light, so they massively benefit from those blackout blinds. They're like vampires, baby vampires. They definitely spend a ton of time up here. I mean, it's a short drive away from Toronto, and they love this space and they love the project, so much so that because they've been enjoying this so much, we've started the second project in their Toronto home.